think you're starting? Alright, let's get some music up on here for you guys. This one goes to 20, 25. How we doing? Alright, so this one does go to 20. Oh, how are we all doing, man? I am fucking excited. Oh, fine grade. I keep this one turned up over here because it's hidden behind this thing. It doesn't pick up by the mic. Not as much. All right, turn this thing down. How are y'all doing, everybody? Man, it is good to be back on a Saturday. Fucking mind pockets. All right. I have my life together. It's been an amazing last couple of hours, I tell you. All right. Let's see. How's everybody doing? All right, give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Look at all kinds of fun stuff happening. Hold on. All right. So, all right, give me 2 seconds. And I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh. All right. All right. Oh, today's a fun one. I'm excited. We're gonna get fucking cords everywhere. All right, I'm plugged in. I'm good to go. Hi, Grandma. All right. This was like one mind pocket effort I missed, but I'm gonna put it in tomorrow's show. But there'll definitely be a mind pocket next week because I'll have some updates. So, oh shoot! Oh, you guys have to listen tomorrow because they weren't mind pockets because I was actually doing them as opposed to like thinking about doing something. Who else is hanging out with me today? Grandma Andy's on her way. I'm just trying to listen to make sure you can't hear the double repeat. All right, man, we're killing it. Oh man, having fun. I can't turn the camera around, but I built something in my in my living room. So I got Sophie coming over tomorrow, so I figured I'd just put it together today. So that was fun. It was exciting. Like it's a fun day, man. A little bit of Pokemon when I went to go get some food. On water today. Hey, how's that weather out there, guys? That weather is like getting amazing right now. Yeah, it's like what was today? Last night was really nice too. The evenings are so much fun. Oh, 62 right now. Okay. Good. Okay, so if I took the box that Verizon gave me for the internet and I moved it closer to outside, could I get a decent live stream outside? What do we think of that? Like, we're getting to a point like, because even tomorrow, what's tomorrow supposed to look like? 78? Ooh, we're gonna hit a couple 90s next week. Lame. But we could do it again. And then we can get Lame out there doing a live stream with me. Well, he could be running around and we could do campfire stories again. Oh, we should do that for Halloween. I wonder. What were those other live streams like outside? Did I do one in the yard before the yard was done? Or were they always under the patio? I don't remember. I know one, the Valentine's Day was on the patio, and the shot was looking inwards towards the garage. We had one further over. I think they're all under the. Yeah, I want to do it in the yard because it would have been sun right on top of everything. So I would have done everything on the patio. Who knows? All right. We got about a minute and a half. We'll get the show started. Yeah, this is so much fun. I don't remember what the wine pockets were. My week was kind of like all over the place. I think that's all I got for right now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and skip out for a second. I'll see you guys in about a minute. Work on something real quick. Yeah, so why doesn't that let me do? Oh, welcome to Whimsy Live. Mind Pockets. How we all doing here, guys? I'm having a fantastic morning. I think my volume is. I didn't touch my mic. What's my mic sound like? Hold on, let me turn it up. How we doing? All right, I'll turn it up just a little bit for you guys. Um, crazy, crazy, crazy day. Crazy last 2 days, I think. Rough week, like in the beginning. Like I couldn't find enough people. Like I couldn't find enough people or anybody that had free time. Hi, mom. To talk about the con with. Like I get to work and there's people at work and it was busy. So I'm like sort of rough like Monday, Tuesday, but it got better throughout the week. Um Huge thanks to you Patreon people, man. I'll show you here in a little bit, but oh man, such a good day. Uh yeah, in the pre-show, very busy day. Work. I got some new videos I'm working on. I'll show you a snippet. Um, and then I'm building shit over here. We got birthdays tomorrow. I don't know. Everything seems to be like everything's going okay, I guess. No, like no more complaints this week. All right, let's get into our show. Mind Pockets. If anybody's new coming in, I have recorded some thoughts and ideas throughout the week, and then I will play them, and then we will discuss. Um, I don't remember. I think it's like all over the place this week. I don't even know what's happening. I think the first one is from last week, but because we had Chronicon, we didn't have a Mind Pockets last weekend, so I just kept that one and moved it over. Uh, yeah, I'm still in that Chronicon high right now. Um, Listen tomorrow because there might be updates where Chase. Okay, so there was the idea, right? Jason the Whimsy is the podcast, has a couple of other podcasts, and then we're gonna go like Whimsy Studios. And I got the bug, man, when I was at Chronicon, live streaming, right? Recording on the floor. Um, all the socials, I've seen like huge uptakes. Instagram saw like a fucking 5,000% increase in like activity. There wasn't a lot of activity to begin with, but still 5,000. And I'm posting like once a day. Like we're having a blast. So I'm still riding the Chronicon high. We're trying to roll that momentum into something next month in about 2, 3 weeks. Uh, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, if I don't touch on it in the Mind Pockets, then we're going to go ahead and touch base on it on Monday. But let's go ahead and get started. Mind Pockets. I've recorded some ideas and some thoughts, and now I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys into the inside my head a little bit of what's been going on this week. I don't understand the voice. Like, why do they want to like not see the person? And then if you're the first one to turn around, like, I don't understand the rules. I know I can look it up. but I don't want to. I just don't understand why. Like, what's the benefit of waiting to push the button to turn around? All right, that's all. Okay, so I've been on like I've been on all the socials a bunch this week, right? Because I'm posting a bunch of shit and I'm interacting with some of the new followers. But like every once in a while, I'll get these voiced fucking videos, and I just don't understand the voice because you turn around, you're back to the singer, and then this amazing kid comes out and sings, right? And then everybody freaks out and pushes the button so they can turn around. So, do you want to be the first person to hit the button, or do you want to be the last person to hit the button? That like I stopped watching. Oh, this is a good. Ooh, Pepsi Challenge episode coming up soonish. This is a good Pepsi Challenge idea. What singing competition show do you watch? Because I still like, and again, I could have looked it up. I just don't want to because it's conceptually like it's it wasn't worth my time. Like I don't, I'm never gonna watch The Voice. That's my thing. Um, I got sucked into The Floor with Rob Lowe. Mom watches it. She's having a good time with it. Um, yeah, man. I just don't understand The Voice. So someone later, mom's watching The Masked Singer, and what is that? So the singer comes out masked, and they sing a bunch, and then the judges have to guess which rando celebrity it is, right? I think that's what The Masked Singer is. And then do they give hints every week? I would assume that they do. Like that one's kind of fun. I can get that one. I just don't know why I want to hear the voice first, and then I'll turn around. Like I don't understand that part of it because it seems weird. I don't know, but yeah, someone in the comments later give me a very small breakdown of the voice because I just don't care to look it up. But yeah, for whatever reason, I got all weirded out because I'm like I don't understand this show. I don't understand the entire. Like now that I keep thinking about it, I don't understand any of the show. American Idol, you go through all the auditions and all the different stages, and then you got to compete to be the last one. So the voice, do they? I turn around and I want that kid or that person. Do I coach that person? But then why? Like I just don't. I don't know. I already don't care. Yeah, that show seems weird. All right. Anyway, moving on. The second to mine pocket for the month or the week. So I totally caught it right after the live stream on Monday, but fuck me, I put the wrong thumbnail up. I used the week before's thumbnail, but I got it fixed. So before Kevin Smith saw it, I had it changed. Yeah, I noticed it like so before you hit the link to get into the live stream. There's that thumbnail, right? Yeah, I had last week's completely. It was the week before's. It was the 14th or the 7th, um, which kind of sucked. I noticed it like right after we got done with the stream. For some reason, something was like that didn't feel right, and I looked at it, totally had the wrong thumbnail up. Uh, but it worked out because I fixed it on YouTube, and all the socials that I sent out were the correct one. So it was just that one YouTube thumbnail. Um, but yeah, just gonna point that out that still making a little mistakes, but I'm catching them. That's the important part. I really wish, like, I had a video editor when we went to Chronicon because like how cool like I just think it would have been better, cooler to have had somebody been able to take some of the live stream and cut it and make some of the better shorts. But man, like I had two at one point and they just like flaked out on me. Whatever. Yeah, that was supposed to go on last week's during the breakdown. 79 and 80. Yeah, random episode came out Wednesday. It was episode 80. It was just another recap. Mostly, I think the same stuff as 79 was, but I think I was able to go down and elaborate on a few things. So since we've been doing this, the live, especially with the live streams, right? So first of the year, I've had two people come in and be like, "Oh, I want to help out." Where the fuck are they at now? I don't know. Like I get that they're doing their own thing. Like I get it. So not that big of it. Like how much more fun would it have been to be at Chronicon, shoot all that stuff, and then have somebody like cutting all that footage up and putting them out there. Like if I saw a 5,000% increase in engagement, right, on the socials. Like what would it have been if they were like one I needed somebody to help me with the goddamn audio. Like I can't get over that. Like I know most people are like, yeah, it was nice, it was fun still. I just can't get over the fact that the audio was so bad on some of it, which was lame. Um, but that was all spur of the moment. Like Liam, like pushed me to do the live stream while over there. So like kudos to him for getting me out there. And then it's probably the most whimsy thing that could have happened, right? Because since the very beginning of all this stuff, like I go back and listen to those first couple episodes, like so, like they're like I almost want to go back in and remaster them, but I don't because I like hearing like the weird imperfections. The like there's a lot more static on it. Um, a little bit more echo on a couple of episodes. So I like keeping them all there because it kind of documents the fucking journey, right? I had fun doing the Chronic Con. So like on a personal side, Liam and I had a blast. But like if I wanted to be technical, like hard on myself on the tech side of it, like I'm not really that hard on myself. I just wish the audio would have been slightly better. That's all. For everything else, I think it was like for the most part. How many shorts did I get out of that weekend? Has anybody paid attention to any of those things? I think I had like there's three Ming Chens, one O'Halloran, a couple, two podcasts, three podcasts. Yeah, there's like 11 or 12 shorts that I was able to make from that weekend. Obviously, I think there could have been more like a flair on them, but kept it nice and simple, semi clean. I got Liam out of most of them. Uh, but yeah, it was a good time. Um, I'm not too worried about the quality of the shorts, even though there's some of them, the volume's a little bit wonky, but uh, I don't know. I just think it's funny where like we did have two people that were wanting to hang out and play. No idea what they're doing. And now I'm off. Like now we're just like we're running, man. We're running. I got a mind pocket coming up, so I fell down a rabbit hole of watching TikTok live. I could totally do this. Like I'm just I scroll through people, they got all kinds of weird stuff, and they only have like the number of like single digit fucking views that they have, and they're having a good time. I could totally do TikTok live. I'm not going to. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, one guy did his quarters. All right, I'll tell you about him. All right, so here's what I found. Right, YouTube Shorts or like YouTube Live. Okay, to be fair, I don't flip through YouTube Live. I do the shorts on the YouTube. Hi, Andy. And then every once in a while, like I'm on. I don't know. I don't like TikTok to be fair, but TikTok and Instagram have live features, right? Because so we did record both of those at Chronicon. We did YouTube and Instagram. Okay, so when I fell down this rabbit hole of TikTok, okay, so you go live and then you just keep scrolling through all the lives, right? So there's some kind of competition where you and another TikToker, like the screen splits, and then I just flipped. I didn't even care. I don't know what they were doing, but then you keep flipping, and then obviously you got like the girls just hanging out. Then you got the guys just hanging out. Every once in a while you'll see like a really cool DJ. He's got like a nice setup, and they're just like fucking mixing. You got Santa Claus. There's like two Santa Clauses that I ran into, which looked really cool. Like he's doing like arts and crafts and shit. Um, every once in a while you'll find a bunch of people playing games. But like when I was flipping through them, most of the people that are live have like 20 or 30 maybe like viewers. So I'm like I could totally do. I got 9. I can hit like so the quarter guy, right? So here's my favorite thing. What he does is he goes to the bank and he buys customer wrapped rolled coins. And he opens up all these quarters and he puts them in his hand. And then he does this, he checks them and he looks at them. And what he's looking for are like silver quarters from like, and he's like, he can look through the whole roll of quarters, right? So he opens them, right? He looks at them and he can be like, that one's an older one. And he pulls them out and he's just collecting and looking for old coins, which a couple of weeks ago, I even said it was probably like 3 months ago now. But like at work, I get my money and I fiddle through the change, and like I find all kinds of weird pennies. But that guy had 128 people watching him just look through. He's sorting quarters. Everybody like the idea that 130 people. So I take all my magic cards, right? All the extra bulk shit that I got, and then I just sit here and I just shoot the thing down on my hands, and I just roll through like old played like Magic the Gathering cards, and then I can have like 128 people just hanging out, just talking about whatever cards I see. Like it just seems really weird to me. But then, like, there's this kid that I knew a couple years ago who was just like spent like 3,000 of his parents' monies. Like, so when you find these live streams, you can like send them like flowers or stickers, right? And then the the TikToker gets like a percentage of the money. So like I'm gonna send that guy some flowers, right? So they're like, and then they're like, what is it? They probably maybe cost like $2. So I send the guy $2 at a push of a button, and then he keeps like 60% of it or something. Like how weird! Like it just seems so weird to me that I can get a following of like 100, 200 people watch me just sort coins. Like that might be my new thing because I'm like, let's see, I got nothing to do tonight. I got nothing to do Sunday night and Monday night. I got nothing going on. I'm just gonna start sorting coins on fucking TikTok and Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm gonna start scoring coins. It just it's so weird. I just I don't understand. Like it makes me feel good though. Like it does. I don't think I'm as far off as most people. Like like for whatever vision I think I should be at, I'm not nearly as far off as where everybody else is because you got like obviously the the girl ones have the most right because everybody's jumping in wanting to look at the girl and hang out. But like the guy making fly 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 fishing lures, what are those called? Fly hooks, fly fly fishing hooks. I think they have a real name. There is a niche for everything. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna find mine. It'll probably be Magic the Gathering cards. I can probably get like 6 or 7 streams out of that because I can just I sort through all the garbage, and then like the next week I sort through all like so you take all the garbage and get rid of those, and then you take these ones that are okay, and you sort those, and then you just like you until I get all the best cards. Oh yeah, it's so weird. I just don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't judge them in any way because I'm doing this for fucking like 10 of you. So like I'm enjoying myself. And if they want to just hang out and just talk to like 6 people, then like so be it. Like that's good on them. All right, so the last like what month and a half, lot of signs, right? A lot of paying attention to what I'm doing, fucking with my shit. But like Liam's dream, we haven't quite figured out what that meant yet. But with Chronicon, Kevin Smith, during 2 of his panels, kept using the word whimsy. And then on the Fat Man, Fat Man Beyond, he said whimsy again. So, like, I don't know. Why am I noticing the word whimsy so much more now? Is it is it like happenstance, or is it like a sign to be like do the whimsy thing? I don't know. So ever since I did that fucking car cast by myself, like my entire world is just like all over the place, right? I talk about something and then something else. Then like, so what was it? I got a new phone, and then within the week, all of Verizon goes out. Um, something with the car, and then the whole thing with the car goes out. So like, just shit. Like there's, and like me and my mom every once in a while, we'll just like joke and make comments and be like, but I don't. There's something happening, and I don't know if I'm just super hyper focused on it. Like I'm trying to find signs, right? Um, but when we were at the Chronicon, every time Kevin Smith said he does something on a whimsy, Liam and I looked at each other and we're just like, he's talking to us. I don't know. Like, I was like, okay, like I don't need the signs to be like, you had some momentum coming out of Chronicon, keep up with the momentum, right? So, and there is like, there's 2 new things happening this week that came out of like literally nowhere. Um, I'll talk a little bit more about them on Monday, but there's a possibility that Jason Whimsy gets like a 2 page magazine article, and then we might be doing another con soon. And it's like, in theory, most of that stuff was already there, but because I'm coming off of the thing, like I'm just more aware of what's going on. I don't know. I don't like my camera the way it is. um, yeah, trying to pick up on some of the signs. Yeah, fix my foot. I don't know. It's interesting. Um, and then just like things are just slowly falling into place. And I don't think I was used to it because again, the CarCast concept was you keep everything status quo, everything normal, and then nothing changes. But because like I'm talking about it now, like shit's breaking, right? Because I talked because I mentioned it, I broke Verizon. That's the only thing I can come up with is somehow I broke Verizon for like 200,000 people across the country. So I break Verizon. My cars now it doesn't seem to have a problem anymore. I just don't, and so I don't know. But like some bad things happened, but now some good things are coming to kind of like I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see though because like I said, Monday, I'll have a better some more details about what's going on. I gotta fix this camera because I don't like it over there. Okay, here we go. Um, oh, it's smoking. Okay, it's I don't know. I'm just we're just I'm just talking about it so we can document it. So when like I win the lottery, I'd be like, I fucking knew it. But uh, I think life is just trying to get me back to a nice even space again. Um, we'll see what happens. All right, let's turn this one down because I know this one gets a little bit loud.
Go check out Whimsy with a Z, the podcast from Chasing the Whimsy. Whimsy with a Z is a brand new podcast where they meet and hang out with 6 teenagers each month to get to know what it's like to be a Generation Z in today's day and age. They'll discuss summer, first days of school, and maybe dive into the struggles that most teens face, but maybe not talk about. Join along as they break down the generation gap and better understand what it's like to be Generation Z. That's Whimsy with a Z. Chasing Whimsy, talking to Generation Z. A few new episodes up for you to listen to already, and make sure you subscribe to be notified of future releases. Whimsy with a Z is a podcast for teens by teens, but parents are welcome and encouraged to also listen. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and at the website chasingthewhimsy.com. That's Whimsy with a Z, the podcast. Go stream, download, and subscribe today.
We are missing an episode, Whimsy with the Z. If anybody pays attention, we are missing Pinky's episode. So we learned last month that she has a job that is Halloween October specific. So we just weren't able to get the the meeting together. So um, if we can sneak her in next week, great. But there is a possibility that there was no Whimsy Z last week and not one this week. What's the calendar look like? Am I missing? How many Fridays are in this month? Okay, so next week maybe, but I doubt it. We're not gonna rush it. Um, the kids are going to record with each other next week. So for the 1st and the 8th, we should see Alice and Danielle, and then Mark and Dean maybe talking to each other. So I just didn't communicate that at all at any point, anywhere the last week. So um, yeah, if you guys were looking for a Pinky episode, um, she's a working girl. So she is doing her thing, which is totally fine. We'll get her when she has a break or she has time. I am thinking about doing another Halloween episode, but I don't know who wants to do it. I don't know where Liam's at. Maybe Megan can come on. But I think this one I want to do like sound effects, like theme, like a horror theme song, and like horror movie intros, movie like themes. um, and do like a kind of like what we did for year one, episode 61. But yes, uh, I got like no time. But what do you guys think? Should I do a Halloween episode? We I lost track of Halloween. Like not really. Like I knew it's coming up, right? So like I get that. But as far as like trying to, if Liam and Megan don't want to do it, then I just haven't figured out. Like I haven't even asked Liam or Megan yet to come back and do a Halloween episode with us. So I knew it was there and I'm thinking about it, but I just fucking completely forgot to ask him. Conceptually, where's Halloween? Thursday. So next weekend we could record 2 episodes. Nope. Yeah, this weekend or next weekend, and have something for the 28th. So like hopefully the Halloween episode will be the 28th. Um, but yeah, what we did on episode 60 with Liam, when I played all the clips from year one, in theory, I could do that with Megan and Liam, right? Where I pull sound bits out of movies and we play them. We'd be like, what movie was this from? And then we could do theme songs or like music scores. Um, maybe it's like there's got to be like a so part of it sucks is because I can't do the visuals because I wanted to do the movie poster and then take out like the name of it, right? So um, you would have to tell me what the movie poster is without the title on it. So, um, but that doesn't work really well for an audio based podcast. But could we do? I don't play enough games. So you get a list of. So you have to describe this character without saying these words, right? So then there'd be kind of a game of being like, you, I got to get Liam to say Freddy Krueger, but I can't say um, Elm Street, Fingers for Hands, something, Dreams, and something else, or in Burned, right? So I got to come up with a description to say Freddy, get him to say Freddy Krueger. Like like that game exists. I just don't know what it's called. But yeah, I think we can have some fun with Halloween. Um, we're way better than we were a year ago, but I do want to try to do a Halloween episode because I think Halloween, Christmas, year one need to be like the three staples, like the three like holiday events that we do in Mother's Day. So we got 4 events. Shoot me some ideas in the comments in the chats of what you guys would like to hear for Halloween, a Halloween episode. I am interested and curious to see what Tell 'em Steve Dave does, is because this is like their 15th Halloween special. I'm curious what they do with theirs because it's like it's one of those things where after 15 years, there's only so many games that you can play the same way, right? Be curious. All right. I don't know what is going on. I'm either getting old or I'm losing my mind. I keep. Okay, it's not like losing my mind, but somewhere my routine got all jacked up and I'm like forgetting things. Like I forgot my keys in the car, and I think I forgot my. I don't know. I'm just forgetting little things. I don't like it. Go back 20 years, and I would have before I left the house, I had to count to 5, right? Where I like consciously counted cigarettes, phone, keys, wallet, in cash, right? I count, make sure I have all five, and then I can leave. For whatever reason, I lost track of all of that. And I just think like I'm just missing, I'm forgetting like stuff all over the place. I left vape juice sitting outside at work one the other day. Like, what am I like? I left my keys in the car because like the keys to my they're like there's certain routines like so I added the routine of I check my car battery every time I leave, like before I leave, just to make sure it looks okay. So like I added that component, and then like somehow I just I just didn't gracefully like incorporate it into my. I don't know. I don't know. It was weird, but yeah, I'm forgetting stuff. Not so much like tasks or ideas, but I'm leaving stuff. Like I make some food, and then I turn around and I go sit down, and then I'm like, where's my food? Like, I don't know. Halloween episode with a sort of taboo style game sounds fun. Is that the one, the taboos, the one where you can't say the small list of words, everything else you can say? Oh, maybe we could play like password? Could I get four people? Liam, Megan versus like somebody, another two. And then we can play then we can play password. We got this. Right? Yes. I like password. We could do it up. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I'm forgetting things. It's nothing crazy. It's just like little stuff. Like, yeah, I just don't know. Moving on. Hey, everybody, check out the Patreon. I got a video, about a minute and a half, of a lo fi video that I am working on. And there might be some updates by the time you guys hear this. But check it out. It looks super cool. Really happy with it. All right. So, very beginning, I said thank you to the Patreon people, right? Right. So, if you are subscribed to the Patreon, you should have even do it even if you're the free tier, right? If not, I'll change it. I'll fix it. But anything that the Patreon helps me create, I'm going to post on the Patreon first. And uh, let's see if it will let me. We're going to try. I tried to do it earlier. And for whatever reason, it doesn't like it on this page. Maybe I can just do it like this. Okay. Okay. All right. So, why do you. Okay, I need this tab. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try and get this thing set up real quick. In theory, okay. And then move this up here, back on top. All right, so, okay, so here's what you guys, if you sign up for the Patreon, would see is that there's this video, no sound at the moment. We are working on sound. Well, look how cool! How cool is that? I found a guy on Fiverr. Um, really, really good. That's Sarah's original artwork. You got the Z's, his hands moving. You got the rain in the background. So this is a thing on the internet now, right? These lo-fi videos where this would it would just loop like this, and then as I'm working on the live stream, or sorry, when I'm editing, I would put this video up and then listen to the music, right? So, um, how fun is that though? Look, he's sleeping. That's from the sleep stream. Like, how cool is that? Um, I got that back in a day and a half. I sent it to J Sarge. J Sarge has already sent me some samples. So now I have to figure out how to take that minute and a half video and loop it to like 10 hours. And I got to take J Sarge's music and then loop it for 10 hours and then put it all together. Uh, it was so like having worked with Fiverr and all these other scammers for the last year. This person, whoever did this, and I'm gonna get his name and I make sure I put him in the comments and everything else. He was so fast. He asked questions about what it is that I was looking for, like the style, the theme. Like he wanted samples and examples of stuff. So, and he got it done in a day and a half. Like I get that it's not that much to go like happening there, but still, like, it's not something I could do yet. Um, but there's one more coming out. So we have that one. Um, one or two people may have seen the 30-minute cut, or have a link for the 30-minute cut. I just have to, but I put it together at like 7:15. So I haven't released it yet until I can go through and make sure everything sounds good. Like I gotta make sure, I gotta take the music and butt it up next to the other music, and then butt it up to the other music, right? So the problem is I gotta make sure there's no overlapping. I don't. Okay, so real quick, there is a reason for it, right? Okay, if I have a 10-hour long video and then you fall asleep listening to that song and it plays all the way through, what it randomly does is it helps the average length of time. It fixes the total views versus total time watched. So if I fall asleep to it from now on and I sleep the 4 hours, then it's going to fix the average watch. So it's going to fix those numbers a little bit, and kind of expand them out a little bit, which should help the impression get some more feeds. I just like the fact that it could have been more than like 6 weeks ago that I wanted to do a lo-fi video, and now we have one. I'm really impressed with the guy that put this one together. The next one I gave him, a little bit more complicated, so I'm curious to see what he does with that one. And then after that, I did ask him. I was like, "Can you do me like a screensaver?" So remember the web comic where it was raining the Whimsy, right? So the web comic had me talking, and then it had the Liam character in the back, like running back and forth, jumping over the fence. In theory, he could make an animation with the one gnome, like me, and then in the background, the other gnome running across and then back out over the fence, and then like it's just like one of those, it's like old screensavers, right? Digs a hole and then pops up the list. I don't know, but in theory, that's gonna be like for year two. Maybe we'll put that out for the year two. Um, I just want to get these first two out because I'm excited that we were able to do it. Like that's like that's what I'm saying, man. It's like Kevin Smith says Whimsy for like all weekend. We're having a blast. Like things are slowly starting to get better. We had some momentum coming out of Chronicon, and now I meet this random guy who like just a day and a half gets me out there. Jay Sarge has two pieces of music ready to go. Like none of it makes sense. Like the last 2 months, nothing is nothing's gone my way. like nothing just like nothing bad's happened, but nothing just falls into place like this is done. Like I don't know, it's freaking me out, man. I love it. But I hope you guys like that video. That was pretty cute, right? Um, I did say that I would take the sleep stream audio and put it over it. So I just have to figure out how to do that. Maybe like I'll put it out as like I don't know. We'll figure it out. But now that yeah, so we're gonna put the first two out. I'll figure out how to get the snoring on there, and then maybe we'll hit like a certain threshold, and I'll release it. Or it could be like the first Patreon exclusive thing. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, how fun was that? I was super happy with that. And that's all it is. Because you're not supposed to be watching it. It's just background noise with the cute little yeah. So when grandma's out there gardening, she'd be listening to the music, and then she'd look over and there's just a gnome sleeping on the couch. Super cool. JJ is writing again, but instead of recording his story, he is, I'm assuming, um, pen to paper or typing it out. So he sent me like 6 pages of a new story. So interesting to see him creative again. Don't know what I don't know what any of it means or what we're gonna do with it, but yeah, it was interesting. I get a random notification like midweek, beginning of the week, and I open it up in my Google Drive, and I got a 6 page story of Bloodhound from JJ. I'm assuming it's yeah. So JJ wrote 6 page story. There's some Norse mythology aspects to it. It's different than Yellowstone. Um, I sent him some notes. He never called me. He never like I emailed him back and I put notes on there. He has not talked to me at all about it. No one's brought it up. So um, it will be interesting to see what he does with it. Um, I told him, moving forward, like, I'll obviously help him with stuff, but like if he wants to like wants to record and put it out somewhere, like I need some more like commitment stuff from him. But it was interesting. Um, you could tell like he's like 10 years old because it's like his hero is so aggro and like overpowered. It's crazy. Um, giving him like it was weird. Giving him a recorder and letting him tell a story was super cool. But now he's trying to type it out, so you can see like he can't type fast enough. So he's kind of like skipping. Like there's like huge things he's just jumping over that he would have if telling the story verbally he would have touched base on. But like it's like you could tell he was passionate about this one because it's just like so quick and he's kind of just he's like I got to get this thing out. Um, but he has all the beats that that are going to be nice. So then we can just kind of fill in some of the details between each of those beats. But out of nowhere, JJ sending me like 6 page books, like little short stories and stuff. So I'll see him tomorrow. His birthday was this week. Happy birthday. Um, but it's cool to see him all interested in something. Like he's interested in a lot of things, but when when he like he does taekwondo and bow staff, and he's really good at it. But what's weird is like the podcast and the storytelling thing, and that's like an Uncle Ben. Like he's like Uncle Ben. So I don't know. I like it. Uh, we'll see. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Like I said, um, but he is out there. JJ is still out there, and he's still creative. So he's doing his thing. All right, going back to like not so much the signs as much as it's maybe the Truman Show. Like a couple of weeks ago, like Kelly and I fell down this stupid joke with Liam about Karen from accounting and like Phil from shipping and receiving. You guys gotta check out this new show, Colin from Accounts. So why did I just find a TV show that is the exact same as a joke that I had with Kelly like 3 weeks ago? I don't know. Again, I'm looking way too like I'm looking at everything as a sign right now, I guess. But a couple of weeks ago, we were making fun of like we were just having we just had a stupid running joke in which we had to reference make believe people like Joanne in accounting, and then Steve in shipping and receiving. Like I don't even know what the joke was, but we we cracked ourselves up. We thought we were the funniest people in the world, and now all of a sudden, on Paramount, there is a show called Colin from Accounts. It's kind of adorable. It's it's not the other one with Brody and Bell. Nobody wants this. That is a perfect rom com. Colin here, very good. It's not perfect. There's a couple of like whatevers. It's a little bit more raunchy at a couple of places, but not. It's not like crazy raunchy. It's just like weirdly like it's funny. It's a cute show. It just got picked up for season 3, 10 episodes, Paramount Plus, 30-minute episodes. It's not bad. Like it's not a bad show. The chemistry between the two are actually pretty good, and the dog's adorable. So um, when you watch Monday, I'll talk about it for a second. But yeah, Calling from Accounts is actually a pretty decent show, and I just found it. Probably the most random thought I've had in a while. I want to, but won't. But I want to learn how to write with a fountain pen because doesn't it like depending on how you write it, it has like a wider line and a thinner line. How do I learn to write in fountain pen? Like my penmanship sucks anyway, so like I'll never do it. But how cool would that be? It's not as random as as it sounds, but yes, there was a thought of like I should learn to write with a fountain pen. Like, like it sounds so dumb. One, I have like the worst handwriting to begin with. Two, and it's like this isn't even just like fountain pen, like the one where you put like the little cartridge in it, and then like no, I'm talking like dipping it in the oil in the oil in the ink, right, and then writing. Do you know how much a legit fountain pen costs? Like a decent one, like that you dip and then you write. They're like $300. So we all know that I like to like extravagantly spend sometimes. So yeah, I want to learn how to write with a fountain pen so I could justify buying a $300 fountain pen. I don't know. That was random. That's it. That was it from the Mind Pockets. We got one more commercial. We'll wrap up and get you guys out of here.
Hey there, Whimsy fans! We wanted to take a moment away from the fun to express how much your support and contributions mean to us. If you're liking what you're hearing from us so far, we'd like to invite you to show us some love on our new Patreon. Starting at just $1 a week, you can help us keep the whimsy coming. That's not just our podcast, but live streams and new projects on the horizon as well. All members get special shout out during our live streams. If you're comfortable giving a little more, please take a look at our gift tier. These gifts are hand-picked by the Whimsy crew to bring more curiosity, fun, and whimsy to you as thanks for your support. Every little bit counts, and whether you support us by listening and subscribing to our podcasts, holding court on our lives, or subscribing to our Patreon, thank you for helping us keep the magic alive and the mics on. You can find our Patreon at patreon.com/chasingthewhimsy or follow the link on our YouTube channel at Chasing the Whimsy. Thank you again for all the support. Whimsy!
All right. So let me look at something real quick. Patreon. I'm chasing the whimsy. Um, there's this one. I don't want this one. Oh, I got a bunch of notifications. Um, who's notifying me of stuff? How do I see my notifications? That's weird. I don't like. Oh, okay. Hold on. Trying to see what it would look like for you guys. Hold on. Membership. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do it this way. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Then chasing the Z. Okay. Just want to look at it real quick. Okay. So now if I do this right, cancel this. Cancel. Okay. Oh, you suck. Hold on. Log out. And then, sorry. This is like real spur of the moment stuff here, guys. Hold on. It's going to cancel that. Cancel that. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So conceptually, I just fixed it here. All right. Let's look at this real quick. Okay. So here's the page, right? Patreon/Chasing the Whimsy, right? 13. Okay. You can hit the join for free. It totally works, totally fine. But there's the two tiers, right? But here's where I'm posting a bunch of pictures. So this one I put to everybody. No, this one's locked. So you would have to sign up for free to see what this is. I'm still talking with my hands, and I know you guys can't even see my hands. But I'm posting pictures of like some merch, some different merch, and you can get all this stuff with the free tier. So if you're curious on what your $4 or your $10 subscription helps with, I'm going to post them all in here. You got some chats, so you guys can leave some comments. I'll interact a little bit with you guys. Um, but yeah, take a look at the Patreon. Like I said, worst case, hit the free one. Uh, Andy, Nikki family, Megan family, Joyce, and Ender Frog, EC1, Gooster, Nina, Violet with the TE, Anna, and then my dad. Thank you guys for the $4 and $10 tiers. Um, it helps a little bit, right? Uh, it we're not looking to make like I'm not retiring off of it, but it does let me make the cool Ming merch. If you guys watch any of the Chronicon stuff, I was able to make some of the Ming Chen wooden tokens, the lo-fi video. Um, it's just helping us build some cool stuff. Uh, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you guys for signing up for the Patreon. Um, Make sure you like, subscribe, you're following, and then I think that's about all I got for you guys. Volume days today. We're done. Uh, Nothing like decent mind pockets. A lot of really cool shit happened this week. Follow the sign. Look for the signs, people. That's all I got for you. You start looking for the signs. One like I was gonna bring it up a while ago, but I forgot about it. Nobody has talked to me about Liam's dreams because I know that he said that he doesn't want to talk about it again, but no one has left a comment. I thought it was one of those fascinating stories I've heard him like tell. I'm curious if you leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think of. That was what 3 episodes ago. Uh, Lim lost in the lucid backrooms or something. Fascinating episode. I've like he's never wanted to talk about it. He was funny because he was like, I want to know what Grandma thinks of it. But then she never brought it up because I'm like, well, you told everybody you don't want to talk about it again. Oh, it was such a fun episode. We're having a blast. But that's all I got for you guys. Monday, I don't know what the second half of Monday looks like, but some interesting TV. Then there's some TV that we're never going to talk about again. And then I'll touch base on the two things that I mentioned early about a possible magazine article and uh, what our con future looks like. So, um, like, subscribe, follow, chat, leave comments. Come see, come see me on Monday at noon. Like it's so funny. Like it's the, don't forget about it, and then just watch it when you get off work. I guess. Yeah, some really cool updates coming up on Monday. That's all I got for you guys. We're at 9:03. Perfect. That's like an hour three. Um, that's all I got. You guys have good nights, and I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. Happy birthday, JJ. Uh, that's all I got. Whimsy.